Archangel Michael says the energy around you has shifted. Someone who once smiled when they heard your name has suddenly gone quiet. They have begun to withdraw, but not because their feelings disappeared, it's because something deeper has stirred inside them. Their friends noticed the silence in their eyes when your name came up. They teased them, asked direct things, and the blush that crossed their face revealed more than words ever could. But instead of admitting it, they changed the subject, trying to hide how much they truly care. The truth is, they are staying away not out of indifference, but out of fear. Fear that their emotions have grown too strong, that the thought of you can shake their composure in ways they cannot explain. Inside, they're battling between wanting to reach out and wanting to protect their heart. They have replayed old moments in their mind, every laugh, every look, every word you ever spoke to them. Their friends sensed it and pressed harder, asking if they still think about you. They denied it, but their heartbeat said otherwise. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says this separation is not rejection, it is divine timing in disguise. The universe is preparing both hearts for a moment of truth, one that cannot be forced, only revealed. You may not see their longing, but it burns quietly behind every late-night scroll and unspoken thought. They wonder if you miss them, but pride stops them from asking. There are drafts of messages they never sent, songs they couldn't finish listening to, and places they avoid because the memories are too strong. Still, their friends talk about you often, not knowing they're fanning a flame that refuses to die. Your silence worries them. They think you've moved on, that you've stopped caring, but your energy still surrounds them like a whisper they can't escape. Their heart skips whenever your name flashes on their screen or crosses their mind. Heaven has seen their hesitation, but also their sincerity. They are afraid of being misunderstood, of being too vulnerable, too open, too honest about the way you changed them. But Archangel Michael says the day of clarity is coming soon, sooner than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They told their friends they were over you, but even as they said it, their eyes betrayed them. Their friends exchanged knowing glances because they could see it, the truth that lives behind every forced laugh. You live inside them in a way no distance can erase. They've been acting distant to see if you'd notice. To see if you'd reach out first. But they don't realize that heaven has already intervened, pulling you both into a silent lesson of patience and alignment. Your souls are mirroring one another, each learning what love truly means. The connection isn't gone, it's simply paused by divine order. Archangel Michael says your love story has not ended, it's transforming. The silence is not punishment, it's a reset for something stronger and purer. When they lie awake at night, your name hums like a soft echo in their thoughts. Every time they try to forget you, a sign appears, a song, a scent, a time on the clock, reminding them that some bonds cannot be broken by fear. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, you are being tested to trust the unseen. Even when everything looks silent, heaven is rearranging circumstances to bring hearts back together under divine light. You are not forgotten, you are being protected. Your person has been having strange dreams lately, visions of you standing near water, smiling but distant. They wake up in confusion, not realizing it's a glimpse from the angels, showing them what peace will look like once they let love back in. They've been talking less, isolating themselves, and their friends can feel something is wrong. They asked what's bothering them, but your person only said, "It's complicated." Deep inside, they know it's you. You've become their unfinished sentence. Heaven has seen your tears too, the nights you stared at the sky asking why the connection feels frozen. But Archangel Michael whispers that nothing has been lost. The silence is sacred, meant to prepare both hearts for reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You may not believe it now, but they are watching you from afar, admiring how strong you've become. They think you've moved on, and it scares them to imagine life without your presence. Their friends noticed this worry and asked bluntly, "Do you still like them?" Their answer was silence, the kind that speaks louder than any confession. They replay the last time you met. Every detail still glows in their memory, the way you smiled, the tone of your voice, the softness in your eyes. They remember, and it hurts, because it reminds them of everything they didn't say. Archangel Michael says their distance is only temporary. Sometimes heaven creates separation to stir realization. You were meant to awaken something dormant in them, a truth that love can't be hidden behind excuses. The universe will soon orchestrate a meeting that feels accidental but is perfectly planned. When that moment happens, words won't be needed. Your eyes will say everything. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Their friends sense that something is unfolding. One of them even caught your person checking your profile, smiling quietly, and then locking their phone. They tried to play it off as nothing, but the warmth in their eyes betrayed their act. They've been trying to distract themselves, working harder, staying out later, pretending to laugh louder. But even in the middle of a crowd, they feel your absence like a pulse. You've become the thought they can't silence, no matter how they try. Archangel Michael says this is a divine mirror. As they long for you, your soul is calling theirs back home. What they don't know is that your energy is healing them, preparing them for the courage to speak what's been buried too long. Heaven will not allow this story to fade. Every delay, every pause, every misunderstanding is only polishing the path toward truth. When they return, they will be changed, humbled, honest, and ready to love without fear. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The angels are guiding signs toward you both now. You might see repeating numbers, sudden chills, or hear songs that feel like messages. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations that the thread between you is alive. Their friends are noticing their distraction, their restless eyes, the way they flinch when someone mentions your name. They're beginning to realize that your person isn't just missing you, they are in love with you. Archangel Michael says this realization will break the silence soon. They will try to reach out in subtle ways, a message, a glance, a memory resurfacing at the right moment. Don't ignore it. It's heaven's way of mending what ego once divided. The angels are saying, stay calm, stay aligned, and stay patient. What is yours will never pass you by. The distance was never rejection, it was protection until both hearts were ready. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They are talking to someone close about you right now, seeking advice they can't find within. Their words tremble, their heart races, and their friends tell them to confess before it's too late. But still, fear pulls them back. They think you won't feel the same anymore, that too much time has passed. Yet, heaven has placed your image in their dreams as a sign of hope. The angels are whispering that destiny cannot be delayed by doubt. Archangel Michael says your story is being rewritten. The ending that once looked uncertain will now glow with purpose. You will meet again, and when you do, they will speak the truth they once buried. Every tear, every pause, every unanswered call will make sense in that moment. You'll realize it was all part of heaven's plan to teach you what real love feels like: patient, divine, and fearless. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Stay faithful, for the heavens are moving fast. The person who distanced themselves is about to experience divine conviction, a pull so strong they can't resist anymore. They will come forward, not as they were, but as the version they were always meant to be. Their friends will be shocked when they see how emotional they become. They'll finally admit, yes, I like them. I never stopped. The angels will smile because that truth will set both hearts free. Archangel Michael says your connection will return under a sky filled with signs. A message will arrive, a conversation will reopen, and suddenly everything will feel right again. Heaven will restore what fear tried to separate. The silence will turn into a confession, and your patience will be rewarded in ways you never imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. When you least expect it, the person you like will appear again, softer, clearer, and ready. They'll tell you they tried to forget but couldn't. Their friends will confirm that they've been thinking about you all along. The distance was a divine setup for emotional awakening. Every unanswered moment carried purpose, pushing them to realize that what they feel isn't temporary, it's destiny. Archangel Michael says the wait is almost over. The angels have cleared the misunderstandings, prepared your heart, and opened the way for reunion. This time, it will last. Soon, you will hear their name in a new light, not as a memory, but as a promise fulfilled. The separation was never the end. It was the beginning of something beautifully eternal. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Archangel Michael says, the tension between you and this person is building like quiet thunder before a storm. They can't stop thinking of you, even when they try to focus on something else. It's as if heaven itself is forcing them to face what they feel but have never said aloud. Their friends keep watching them, confused by the sudden mood changes. One moment they're smiling, the next they're lost in deep thought. When your name slips into a conversation, their heartbeat changes, their voice falters, and their eyes drift away as if reliving a memory they can't let go of. This person has been pretending to be fine, posting, laughing, joking, but every night, when the world goes silent, it's you they think of. They keep asking heaven silently, why can't I move on? And heaven answers through signs, a song lyric, a shared timestamp, a familiar place. They've seen your name appear when they least expected it. They've opened social media only to find a memory of you, smiling the same way you did when you first met. And every time, they feel something inside their chest, a mix of longing, guilt, and love they can't explain. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Their friends know they're hiding something. One even told them, you still like that person, don't you? They laughed it off, but everyone could see the truth in their reaction. Their silence confirmed what words refused to say. They've started keeping small things that remind them of you, an old message, a photo, or even a song playlist you both liked. Every time they hear it, they're taken back to those moments that felt eternal. The memories are stronger than the distance. Archangel Michael says they are being guided through confusion right now. Their heart wants to reach out, but their fear of rejection holds them back. The angels are teaching them courage, to express love even when the outcome is unknown. They've prayed for a sign, and the sign is already in front of them, you. Your energy has been showing up everywhere, pulling them closer with invisible threads. Heaven won't let them forget what is destined. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Recently, they've started dreaming of you more vividly. Dreams where you smile at them, but before they can speak, you disappear into light. They wake up breathless, realizing it's heaven's reminder that the connection is sacred. Their friends noticed how distracted they've become. They ask questions like, "Why aren't you dating anyone?" or "Who are you waiting for?" They shrug it off, pretending to be casual, but deep inside, they're waiting for your message, for something to break the silence. Archangel Michael says this phase is almost over. You've both been kept apart for healing, not punishment. The divine plan needed both of you to grow, to shed old wounds, to become ready for a love that doesn't rely on fear. The person you like is missing your voice more than they admit. They've even typed your name into their phone, only to delete it again, wondering if you'd even reply. But heaven whispers, yes, they will. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. They keep checking their notifications, pretending not to care. But every sound, every vibration, makes their heart skip a beat. Their friends caught them once, smiling at their phone for no reason, and they just said, "It's nothing." But it wasn't nothing. It was you. They've been struggling with their pride. They want to appear strong, unaffected, but inside, their emotions are overflowing. It's a storm they can no longer control. Archangel Michael says this emotional flood is divine intervention, breaking down their walls so truth can rise. They thought staying away would make them forget, but the opposite happened. The distance only amplified their desire to know how you are, to see if you still think of them too. They're realizing now that love can't be silenced. Heaven is aligning paths again. You'll soon find yourself at the same place, at the same time, without planning it. And when it happens, both of you will know, it wasn't coincidence, it was destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. They're trying to convince themselves that they're fine. But their friends are starting to notice small signs, the way they pause at your name, the way their mood shifts when someone mentions your smile. It's becoming too obvious to hide. Someone close to them recently said, "You should talk to that person again." And for the first time, they didn't argue. They just looked down and said softly, "Maybe I should." That's when heaven smiled, because the walls around their heart began to crack. Archangel Michael says divine timing is now unfolding in real time. Your energy is calling them, your patience is teaching them, and your love is guiding them back. They feel your presence everywhere, and it both comforts and terrifies them. Soon, they will stop running. They will stop pretending they don't care. The moment of truth is approaching, and nothing can stop it, not pride, not fear, not distance. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You've probably felt restless lately, sensing their emotions even from afar. That's because your souls are still in communication, speaking in dreams, in energy, in synchronicities. Heaven is preparing the perfect encounter. They have been journaling lately, writing things they can't say out loud. On one page, your name appears again and again, surrounded by words like, if only, and, someday. Their heart is aching for release, and Archangel Michael says that release is confession. Their friends might play a key role in this. One of them will accidentally reveal something, a secret they couldn't hide any longer. And when you hear it, everything will start to make sense. The truth will surface at the exact divine moment. The angels are arranging conversations, encounters, and emotions so precisely that it will feel miraculous when it all unfolds. Everything hidden will soon be revealed under heaven's light. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. The distance between you is closing, slowly but powerfully. They can't resist the pull any longer. Something inside them keeps whispering your name when they least expect it. Their friends will notice them acting differently, quieter, more reflective, more emotional. They might even say, you need to talk to them before you regret it. And deep down, your person will know it's true. Archangel Michael says this is the final stage of preparation. All lessons learned through silence are now blooming into clarity. The angels have seen your pain and their hesitation, and now the scales are tipping toward reunion. When they finally come back, it won't be as before. They'll carry honesty this time. They'll tell you everything, the fear, the hesitation, the truth that they never stopped feeling what they felt from the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Every time they see something that reminds them of you, a place, a time, a scent, it stirs something so strong that they almost break down. They don't understand why the universe keeps bringing you up, but heaven knows. It's to remind them that real love can't be escaped. Their friends are secretly rooting for this to happen. They've seen how your person has changed, more caring, more emotional, more real. It's as if your energy softened them in ways no one else could. Archangel Michael says the divine confession will come at night. It might start with a simple message, a hesitant hello, but behind it will be all the feelings they've been suppressing. Heaven is ensuring that when they speak, you'll be ready, calm, forgiving, and understanding. Because this time, the love will not be rushed, it will be real. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They're scared, but their heart is louder now than their doubts. They've talked about you again recently, and one friend said, if it matters that much, go tell them. That line echoed in their mind all night long. Archangel Michael says the next few days will bring powerful signs. You'll feel a strange calm in your heart, as if something heavy is lifting. That's heaven's way of saying, it's time. The person you like will soon reach out, maybe through a message, maybe face to face. But it will happen. You'll recognize it instantly because the energy will feel peaceful, not confusing. And when it happens, you'll finally understand why everything had to unfold this way. Every silence, every pause, every unanswered moment, all of it was leading to this divine reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. They are finally gathering courage. They've realized that staying away hurt more than staying close ever could. They're tired of pretending they don't care. Their friends can sense it, they know something big is coming. You'll notice small things changing, energy around you feeling lighter, signs coming faster, emotions becoming clearer. Heaven is aligning your heartbeats once again. Archangel Michael says the bond between you is eternal. What was paused will move again. What was lost will be found. The moment they confess, it will feel like time stands still. Everything you ever doubted will be answered in one heartbeat of truth. And when that happens, heaven will rejoice, because love, once delayed, has finally arrived. Type Amen to get blessing 2424.